Hello, I am the LI Beer Geek, and today I will be reviewing the Hellsmoke Porter by Blindbat Brewery out of Centerport, Long Island. It is a robust porter that has been brewed with malted barley that has been smoked over hickory and applewood. Now, smoked beers are a bit of a contentious topic. People either love them or hate them, and personally, I'm definitely more in the love 'em camp. And I guess before we dig into the way it tastes and looks, let's take a look at the label art. I actually quite like the label art on this one. I really dig the sort of minimalist feel it's got going, and I really like the off-pink sort of background with the smoke rising. It really works with the jagged black peaks, and the bats flying around are also a nice touch, especially considering the name of the brewery is Blindbat. Well then, I guess let's crack this baby open and take a look at her. This time I'm actually going to be showing you the pour. Okay. Pours a very lovely sort of almost black. It's more of a dark brown, really, with some sort of molassesy highlights. Pours with some a little bit of off tan head. Let's give it a swirl. You see, plenty of lacing. And once it's fully poured into the glass, yeah, it takes on a much darker hue. Almost, again, nearly black, a very, very, very dark chocolatey brown. Let's take a smell. The smoke is there, but it's a little subdued. It's definitely there, but it doesn't so much get up and grab you. It doesn't kick you in the face. It's more like a, I don't know, have you ever sort of smelled the way wood that's been in a smoker smells like after it's nearly done, like that very faint kind of smoky smell. It's very much like that. A lot of roasted barley in there. You know, it's sort of dark, bitter, brown roast kind of flavor that or aroma in this case, that you smell in a good porter or stout. A little bit of there's some acridness, like, you know, almost like a bitter black charcoal smell, like almost like again, very much like when the wood's at the very end of its smoking cycle. A little bit of sourness in there too, although I don't know if that's really from the acridness of the smoke sort of confusing my palate, or if there's a bit of a wild yeast strain going on in here, like Brettanomyces, which is what gives sour beers that sort of sour punch. Well, it's one of the yeast strains that do. Let's give it a taste. Now, if you like smoked beers, but you're expecting more of that German style of smoked beer, like a Rauch beer, with that sweeter kind of almost barbecue-y, meaty kind of smoke, that's not what this is. This is more of a bitter kind of smoke, very acrid, but again, not in a bad way. I'm saying this again, that's just like my last video, but what I mean by that is, again, when you think of the term acrid, you more think of like astringent and nasty, like a bad flavor. But here it actually is really playing along with the sort of roasty notes, almost bitter chocolatey sort of flavors that you get, again, from very roasted malted barley. And there's definitely some kind of sourness going on there. I think of Brettanomyces, but because it's definitely not an intense sourness. It's just like a little tang, a little twinge on the back of the palate that gives it just a little extra complexity, adds a little depth to it. As far as the body goes, because this is, again, as a porter and stout, darker beers like this usually have a bit more going on in the terms of mouthfeel and body. It's less full than I would expect. It's definitely on the lighter side, particularly for a robust porter. But that's not necessarily a bad thing if you don't really care for that mouth filling quality. Then you might even prefer a lighter bodied porter or stout. So that's the end of the review. And if you guys enjoy this, you can follow me on Twitter at libeer_geek. And if you like the video, be sure to give a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.